Let's go. What is up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to the morning marketplace. Like, subscribe, notification bell, do the shit. Happy NFL draft day. We got a lot going on. We have a lot going on. More importantly, let's see what weird stuff I say today. If you tuned in yesterday, you noticed that I might have dropped a C-bomb because the chat tricked me into saying it. I feel like I'm this generation's Ron Burgundy. I'm just sharing stuff and saying it out loud right away. So if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord just so you can see what stupid stuff I did yesterday. So, but good to see everybody. Aaron, I'm not a Utah guy. That is not fair. But they won by a million last night. They won by a million. Who else is here? We got Tama in the chat, CT. Yeah, it is pack day. You're absolutely right. It's pack day. We've got a lot of speculation stuff to talk about. Oh, TJ's up in here. Look at TJ doing God's work. Smash the like. Sawyer's up in here. Everybody's here. Smash the Z-bomb. I'm happy everybody's here. We're gonna have fun today. So yeah, let's smash the like. Let's get a ton of people in here. My NFL team is the Patriots because I'm from Boston though, so I'm allowed to say it. We'll talk football towards the end. We'll just shoot the shit about football before we get out of here. All right. Hey, I want to talk about the Discord for a second. A lot of people were throwing some stuff out in the chat, being like, "Wow, my Shea 15K went way up, and so did my Donovan Mitchell." You guys are nuts. That Discord, I don't know if we're solely responsible. Ryan B, Sawyer, I know Joker Rock. There's a lot of people involved in the Discord who I don't know if they single-handedly pumped those 15K moments with speculation that they're going to be in the next Cool Cats round. But holy crap. I believe there's three moments, right? It's the SGA 15K, the Tatum 15K, and there was another one. What was the other one? Donovan Mitchell. Y'all are wild. I mean, I hope that's true because I have them already, but wow, you guys are just putting on those tinfoil hats and going to work. And if you're right, you're superheroes. You know what I mean? If you're right, you need to be hired to do some stuff. If you're wrong, it's still fun. We're having a good time. All right, taking a sip. Oh yeah, hey, sponsor me, you cowards. This goes out to all coffee companies. Sponsor me, you cowards. We're doing this every day. We need to get some coffee sponsorships. All right, here we go. Mike Gordon says Miles Bridges is up. Not only is Miles Bridges up, Mikal Bridges is up. The whole Bridges family, like by association, Bridges go up. Drawbridges, am I right? All right, we gotta keep moving. That is a disaster joke to start the day. All right, let's go into some of the action. We're gonna talk basketball first, then we'll talk tinfoil hat stuff. We'll look at the challenges. We'll talk a little bit about the pack drop today, although it's more like a pack handoff, right? There's no real, it's just kind of like, here you go. Thanks for signing up. Rocket Silas, what if a tequila company sponsors you instead? Honestly, or Irish coffee? Yeah, I will. Yeah. Hey, I do it for the content. We do it for the people. So just, yeah, whatever you need to do. I might need to adjust my late day schedule, but yes. All right, let's go. We had a bunch of games last night and most of them sucked. All right. I feel comfortable saying that. Most of them, as I was going over some of the stuff that I missed, like here, we're going to start with this one. Philadelphia 76ers 127, Hawks 83. Literally nothing to talk about. The Hawks sat a lot of their guys. Even the Sixers, they put up 127 points. You're like, oh, man, some guys must have eaten. No, everybody played like 22 minutes. So there wasn't nothing even to write home about except for the Sixers are still good at basketball and they're healthy. But that game sucks. What we are going to talk about, though, is my Denver Nuggets 114 against my New Orleans Pelicans 112, and we need to get into that right now. And the first thing we're going to see, I'm curious. There's been some hate in the Discord saying that this was a foul. So I'm curious what your thoughts are. More importantly, I think the thing we need to start with. Well, I want to make sure you guys can see that all right. I believe this play went down this way because the play started with Eric Bledsoe. That's my first takeaway. But here we go. Let's take a look. Bledsoe's got it. Not today. Jokic. There's just a beautiful block. After you get a fresh cut, Oh, beautiful. Now, oh, we got a cough. It was a block, John Jones. We're not going to come in here. We're not going to come into this house and say it's a block. I got to say, though, this was like watching my parents fight. Seeing Jokic and Zion do that. I want them to hug and stuff. I'm not interested in them. Foul, Aaron. What do you hate? Do you hate happiness, Aaron? Do you hate it? Yeah, no foul. Come on. We're on the park here. All ball. Jokic and MPJ both up over the last few days. Yeah, so I'll run through the stat. Zion a pub, Randall a dog, dude. Sawyer. All right, here we go. So Zion had 21, Ingram had 27. The thing that I noticed the most about this is that not Randall, Jesus. See what you did, Sawyer? Ingram took more shots than Zion, and I think every time that happens, the entire Pelicans organization should be fined. I think you fine them all. The dude's shooting 60% from the field. He needs to be the one shooting the most, right? 60%. It's incredible. Unheard of. He needs to be shooting every damn time. He can't be. Anyways, okay. Ingram did have 27. He had a nice game. Come on, though. Michael Porter Jr., 28 and 8. Michael Porter Jr. is awesome. And yes, you're welcome. Because when did we start doing this? We started doing this in February. We're waving a flag around. Michael Porter Jr. disagree with his vaccine takes, but we love Michael Porter Jr., the basketball player. Jokic, 32, 8, and 7. All right. Morning from Oz, like the Wizard of Pants. Where you at? All right, here we go. Let's take a look at the Joker, see where he's at. Wait, where's this at for Zoom? Let's go up a little bit. All right. Let's pull up Jokic. Let's check in on that first moment, right? Last time we saw it, it was at 1088. So curious to see where he's at. So this 15K has gone up a little bit, right? Because this was in the 40s last week. His 35K is $15. That cool cat's still sitting around 170. Seeing star. Oh, it's okay. So his first moment on the site is up $11. It's up $11 this week. Still at a 1430. I'm telling you right now, I'm buying that this week. I'm buying it right now. Not right now, but I'm buying it this week. It's going up. Australia. I should have put that together on my own pants. My bad. That's my bad. But yeah, I'm buying it. I'm buying it this week. Shout out to DraftKings and the Atlanta Braves for making this possible. But that is what's happening this week. His other series one moment out of 3,500. It's 289. Where's his Western Conference Finals too? I wanted to see that. Western Conference Finals. Here it is, right here. 1,100 out of 999. I also like that one. Quite a bit. So there's some Zion. Jesus. Some Jokic. But now it's time. Now it's time for Michael Porter Jr. Let's go see what he's sniffing around at here. Big deals. Oh, hold on. This magpie caught my eye here. Morning. So there was we got to go dramatic voice. We haven't done this in a while. Morning. So there was a user that sold his LBJ 23 All-Star moment for a mere $23,000. How sad is that? You can see the deal on Moment Ranks. That for a jersey number too, right? For jersey number. Wow. Mike Gordon gifted Mark Cuban a Luca yesterday like a moron. Hey, join the club, dude, because I hit PJ Washington up with a PJ Washington. All right, as we pull up my man MPJ, hey, like the stream if you haven't done it yet. We're going to get this one wild. I want like 5,000 likes today. Why don't we do that? Let's do something weird, 5,000 likes. Force me on the radar. Michael Porter Jr., 15K moment is $28. Yes, metallic gold out of 500. $4.99 to be exact, is at $5.25. 35K moment is $7. I might get that just cause. His rising star is still at 220. It still baffles me. A rare moment out of 2021, only $220. Come on. First moment, 1,035. So it's gone up a little bit, and it's probably because of our Discord. Because I feel like I get 3 screenshots a day being like, "I did it, baby," not financial advice, which I love. And his other series 1 moment, 2 badges, 384. So we like that. We like those MPJs. And then if you get a little weird here, Western Conference Finals, 1,057. Actually, let's go over to Own the Moment for a second. I am curious about how many of those Michael Porter Jr. Western Conference Finals are in circulation, because we know they're burning some of those, right? So I want to know what that number is, because right, it looks like it shows us 999. It's got 2 badges, but I think when we dig a little deeper, we're gonna see, here it is, Western Conference. Was that a layup? Which one is that? It is a layup. It is a layup. So let's pull this one up. 50% circulation. So closer to a 490 whatever moment, right? Assuming the rest are getting burned, we're not going to see those. So that's really out of 490. 2 badges. I don't know. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I feel like I need to do a whole nother deep dive on these burn moments. You know what? Honestly, there's probably smarter people in the community doing some really good deep dives and really good takes on this stuff. So that's not even, wow, not even like a good suggestion. Yeah, find other people to tell you the information. All right, I wasn't paying attention to the comments. What do we got here? I know the Thunder didn't play yesterday, but are there any plans for Dirty Muppets today? Someone said the Dort Report jam sounded like Dirty Muppets, which was confusing for me anyways. Like, do we mean unclean Muppets, like they need a shower, or do we mean like sexual Muppets? Something to think about. CT says, do you think eventually a player will get posterized and fans will send that player moments to the guys? Hey, so Greg, way back, this is a turn back time. One of our earlier shows, that was one of Greg's first hot takes. A little history of the channel. When we first got going, the whole idea was like every show we were going to do hot takes, and we are going to do breakout videos of all the hot takes of what we thought were going to happen. And then we just realized that was a lot of work. But Greg was always really good. And Greg actually nailed a lot of them. He talked about the commentary. He talked about autographs on them. But one of them was that, like, we're going to see, like, if Yuta's on here, we're going to send Yuta a bunch of those Anthony Edwards. Mike has been long MPJ since I started watching the show. Hell yeah, that's what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. All right, what else we got? Spoiler alert, it wasn't a silly take. Hell yeah. A raindrop hat. Hot. Jesus. This is like a tongue twister. What's good, bro? Should I hold or sell my MPJ, Jaylen Brown, and Middleton to reinvest? I don't know, man. It's tough. It depends what you're looking at reinvesting in. If there's stuff that you've been eyeing, a little more bullish on the MPJ and the Jaylen Brown. I'm the wrong person to ask about Chris Middleton. He's hurt my Celtics so many times. It's just hurt me. The Muppets are washed. The Muppets are not washed. There we go. Good. See, regret selling the MPJ. That's right. We're team hold MPJ. All right, let's keep rocking. So far, we've done like 1.5 games. Speaking of a half a game, Magic 109, Cavs 104. Who cares? Garland had 25 and 10. Garland is playing really good basketball with Sexton out. And I don't know. I feel like we need a Cleveland. We really don't need a Cleveland show, but I need to listen to like a Cleveland podcast of like diehard Cavs fans, because I'm very curious to know what people think on Colin Sexton. Because I think I'm wondering if Colin Sexton is like a good stats, bad team, and maybe Garland's the future. I don't know. Or I'm just creating controversy like that. They can't coexist. But Garland's first moment out of 4K, it's Series 1, all the badges, 161. With Sexton out, man, I feel like he's been averaging 25 plus. So, and he's still distributing. It's not like he's doing the Sexton stuff where great G League game. Love this comment. It's not like he's doing the 32 points, 0 assists type stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's still distributing the ball a little bit. So I don't know. Something to think about. Jared Allen had 17 and 13. Jared Allen. I really like Jared Allen, but the Cavs roster construction is so bizarre. But $6 for his 35K moment. The 5K one in Series 2 is interesting because this mint stopped, right? They cut it off because he got traded. So for $30 for that. His first moment's all the way down to 73. I don't know. Again, we probably still see a little bit more of a bottoming out on the floor here. And so I feel like that Series 1 is going to dip a little bit more before it goes up. But I don't know. If I'm going to scoop any of these, it's probably the first one. The first one or the 5K one. I feel like I'm gulping a little bit more today than I normally am. So I apologize. The Cavs need everything besides Sexton, Garland, and Allen. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okoro was the other dude I wanted to look at. I know we actually looked him up yesterday, but he took not a bunch of shots. He scored 15 points, hit his free throws, took a few more field goals than he's been taking. I don't know. It's giving me a little bit more hope that maybe Okoro has some offensive ceiling, because that's not what we thought early on. So the 35K moments, only $8 for 2 stars, which I think is, I don't know, 2 stars, 2 badges. I kind of like that. His metallic golden series, 2 out of 500, also 2 badges, $389. That first moment, $80. So we're still seeing the floor. Actually, let's look at Okoro. Let's look at Okoro right now too, because I want to see how many of those first moments are in circulation. And I might have done this the other day. I can't remember, but my guess is it's probably a higher number, right? So we'll see if we'll see what that looks like. Yeah, so 92%. So almost all of them are out there. So that's pretty much the floor. $80, not bad though. But if he's going to continue to have this offensive ceiling, I do think it's interesting. The Cavs roster is like opening a pack of common moments. Brutal. Brutal. All right, here we go. Next game. Wiz Lakers. Dustin, zoom in for this, baby. 116 Washington Wizards, Lakers 107. AD at 26-5. Good to see that happening. We're not going to look him up because we did that recently. Drummond 17-11, whatever. Beal with 27. Bradley Beal with 27 points. These are big games for the Wizards. I feel like every Wizards game, especially after dropping that one to the Spurs the other day, is a playoff game. So this is a big win for them. But yeah, Beal, $6 for a 35K moment, is seeing stars all the way down to 40. And then that first moment, where's it at? Where are you at? 264. So it's hovering right around where it was. He's like legit. He's in the running for the scoring title. Like it's going to come down to, I think he's like Curry's probably the favorite, but he's right there, right? The odds are probably pretty close. And they're going to be playing more. Well, that's not true. I was going to say that they're going to be playing more meaningful games. That's not entirely true. But yeah, so Bradley Beal gets buckets. And then Russ with another stupid triple-double, right? 18, and 4. It's just wild. He just puts up so many boards. Mike Gordon says, seeing stars taking a bump with the challenge anticipation. That is true. It is true. That's all right. So layup series 1. The thing I love about Russ's series 1 moment, first moment on the site, it's only out of 1,000. It's only out of 1,000. So I love how rare that is. That hollows at 2,300, which is out of 99. His series 1 hollow out of 50, 11K. So it's, what else we got here? 207 for a series 1 moment. That's out of 3,000. Where's his cool cats at? 185. Very interesting. Well, I guess there's more of them. There is more Russes than Jokic's, so that makes sense. But 185 for that Russ. So, yeah, we like it. It's nice to see that Cool Cats is staying around 185 and not dipping down lower, You know what I mean? Might snag a Beal. Get after that, Jonathan. Russell Westbrook, Cool Cat is likely to get squeezed for the Cool Cats Master. Interest. Oh, because there's less of them, right? Because we saw like 7,000 ADs, 6,000 or 6,800 Jokic's. That makes sense. Jason, I will not be checking Robin Lopez tonight. All I know is Alex Len had a good game. All right, Celtics, Hornets. Celtics won 120, 111. They covered 7.5. Surprised to see that. I actually wasn't surprised. There was a lot of chatter about how bad. I mean, I was talking about how bad they were, but I figured after losing that game the night before, they were going to bounce back a little bit. But I hate this team. The guys I like on the team, though, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown, 38, 7, and 4 last night, and Tatum had 35, 8, and 8. It's just wild, right? If you're building a basketball team in this modern era of the game, these are like 2 guys you want to start with. They're versatile wings who can score and defend. They can facilitate. And so, listen, I love Danny Ainge, but at some point, it's like, what are you building around these guys right now? Like, what are you doing? Who are you building around? So I don't know. It's a little frustrating watching this team, but these 2 guys are just so good. So Jaylen right here, 35K moment is $7. I feel like I should be doing this whole thing in the Boston accent. Jaylen Brown's 35K is at around $7. His seeing star though, way down to 40. Like that feels wicked too cheap. Like I'd put that at like 75 at least. If you're gonna play a guy like that from Beantown, I don't know, bro. Where's his first moment at? First moment, 508. 508. That's my area code, baby. Oh, Kevin. Good morning, folks. Sorry I'm late. Had to pour one out for Derek White. I know. Hate to see it. Wish Jalen snagged a couple steals along. Hey, I also played Jalen in that steal spot, CT. I'm with you. Also, RIP Swish. It sounds like they're gonna slow that down and no more Swish. That was a bummer. We just started a show around it. So yeah. K-Slay says, you sound so much like the Sam Adams guy. God, if there was ever a commercial I was qualified for, it was that one. I will tell you that. But anyways, yeah, I love Jalen. Let's go to Tatum because there's been a lot of Jason Tatum talk as he is believed to be in this new challenge. The speculation is kind of wild right now around this. Where is he at? His first, nope, that's not the one. His first moment, 999. We love it. Out of 1428. Again, that's another one where it's like, I love that series one because it's so, there's not a lot of them. You know, it's not 2,500. It's not 3K. It's down at 1428. And that Eastern Conference Finals too. Again, out of 999, 1188. Like, I like both of those. But it's the 15K moment. It's the 15K moment for me, bro. Where is that at? Up here. It's at the 44, right? And this is the one that people are speculating that's going to be in the next challenge. So very curious. If you have thoughts on this, on the challenge right now, I'm going to leave the screen up for a little bit. Fire those thoughts in because I'm curious. Rocket style, building around Pritchard. I mean, at least he's a rookie that's serviceable right now. I know. I think it was K-Slay put some Neesmith in the chat earlier, and I know he had 15 points last night. And that's how wild it is that Neesmith had 15 points, and we're like, oh my God, he figured it out. He had 15. Worm, who's been updating the Swish segment. Dizzle in first on TST and the whole damn leaderboard. Evan Tan's last week winner is in second right now by 32. And your boy Z-Bomb is tied for eighth. We love to see it. Kemba's the modern day Wiggins. Oh, Jesus. That hurts. That hurts. Jack Loud. Should I just settle and buy the Seeing Stars Luca or keep saving and get the Trey Top Shot debut? They're both going up. Yeah, they are. I did notice they're both going up. Sorry, I saw another comment. Yeah, they are both going up. I don't know. This is preference. This is preference, right? So I mean, obviously Luca is better than Trey. Some people in Atlanta might get upset about that, but yes, he is better than Trey. But I do think, I don't know. I think I lean Trey. I think I'd rather have that first moment. How much of a super chat will it take to get Boston Sports Radio guy for the rest of the show? Honestly, probably not much. Why are some of the series one so random? I actually don't know the answer to that. I would be curious for other people to know that. I would be curious. First time. You know what? This is your first time live, E-Cruise. We got to do it.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
There we go. We love it. I'm glad you get to see it, E-Cruz. Yeah, Kyle, this is a great point. You want to open the challenge discussion on here? How much time you got? Yeah, this is deep Reddit territory. This conversation around like that. And then Ryan says when the morning marketplace is live, the Discord goes silent like everyone is in a staff meeting. And Mike Gordon, you're laughing at 69. Greg Dunbar, one of the co-hosts of Top Shot Takes. We both own that moment right there, baby. We love it. Like a shot of espresso. I want a Scary Terry video with creepy music. I actually own that Scary Terry Celtic shirt. I thought it was in this room, but it's not. We'll have to figure something out. All right, let's keep going. I love this. I think my favorite part about comments like this is you like went onto YouTube and you like searched around for something for a video like this and then jumped into the video to make a comment about it. So like you're actually taking time out of your day to do something like that. That would be like me going to find the indie horror movie that you're into, stream the whole thing on YouTube and then be like, really? Indie movies? You know, movies are fake, right? Thanks for coming by though. We love the engagement. All right, here we go. Let's keep going because the Celtics Hornets game, we don't need to talk about that anymore. And I know Sawyer's been just like waiting. Knicks Bulls 113. Bulls 94. The only bull that showed up is Vucci, man. Oh, perfect. And yeah, this is good, dude. This is good, man. If there was an opportunity for you to one up your previous comment, you crushed it. All right, let's keep going. Vucci had 26 and 18. So let's pull up Vucci, man. And also, we're gonna pull up the standings in a bit too, just to see where the Bulls are at. Because God, the Bulls suck. Metallic Gold, his series. I'm only pointing out the Metallic Gold because I have that one, and it's just a bummer that it's this low right now. But 595, rare out of 299. What else do we got? But his first moment's 158. His other series one moment is 57. Vucci, man. But let's get to the main event. Julius Randle, 34 and 7. It's just clockwork, right? We just know how we do. We know how we do. Julius Randle does it every single time. Shout out producer Coop in the chat. Yeah, hit the likes. You haven't hit the likes yet. You guys got to do that. Give him the nose close up again. Oh man. All right. Here we go. Let's Julius Randle is, if you're not a fan of the 89 Cavs, which is a podcast we do every week, I put him in my top 5. I'm here for Julius Randle. Actually, I don't know if I did. I think I put him 6th. So now I can't. But his first moment's up to 295. I feel like that's up like $50 recently. So 295, his Seeing Stars is at 54. His 35K moment is at $8. Also, if you're in the Discord, check out Sawyer's video about some of the Series 1 moments that he was going to look at. He had a really good spot on Julius Randle. And honestly, since he's done it, the video's gone up, the moment's gone up a little bit. But man, Julius Randle, he's just a baller. I can't wait to see him in the playoffs. I'm just excited for it. He's like a one-man wrecking crew right now he's doing it all. And RJ had a good game last night too. RJ had 22, 7, and 6. I actually feel like I haven't looked at RJ's moments in a while. But his first moment's at 795. I feel like it's been sitting there for a little bit. But I like RJ, man. I like everybody. But let's look the $22 for his 15K moment. That's interesting. His 35K moment's $8 if you want a little cheap RJ. Again, we're the minnow tank here, not the whale vault. So we like RJ. Daniel, Chicago fan says, please, God, don't pull out those standings. Excuse me, had to get that cough in. Can you look at the Devontae Graham gut game moment? Seems like a really good deal with only 285 circulating, even though it says 1K LE. Oh yeah, we'll pull that up. Devontae actually had a good game last night too. He had 25 and 7. I feel like I glossed over that. I'm actually realizing now I didn't talk about any of the Hornets. Miles Bridges had 19. PJ had 19 as well. But Graham's been playing really well with LaMelo out. Graham just makes me nervous because I don't see him doing anything meaningful in meaningful games, which is harsh. But I'm with you that so his gut game right here is 315. So it was a reward for the gut game challenge. And what'd you say? There's only 285 in circulation. So let's go to Own the Moment again and pull up Graham and see what he's got. I want to see what this looks like. So Devontae Graham gut game, 28% in circulation. Yeah, that's a good point, man. That's a very rare moment. It is from Series 1. Is that also his? Does that have a first moment badge? I don't think it does. No, it does not. But that's still, I like that. No, that's a good call. Yeah, back to RJ. RJ is playing for the Canadian national team this summer. We like Barrett. We like RJ. Yeah, we do need it. Speaking of Bulls, we do need a coffin button. You're not wrong. Yeah, Randall 170 last week is up 75 now. Jeez. Sawyer moving the market. All right, let's keep going. I forgot we have more games than I thought we did today. We're like 30 minutes in. I'm still going over games. Heat 116, Spurs 111. DeMar had a nice game, 28 and 4. We already poured one out for Derek White. DeJounte Murray with another triple double at 22, 11, and 10. And then on the Miami side, Jimmy Buckets came out for 29, 8, and 6, and Bam with 21 and 11. Miami pretty much played 8 guys last night, too. I think Gabe Vincent played like 5 minutes, but so essentially it was 8 guys. They were missing a lot of dudes. So that's a pretty big win, especially because the Spurs need to win every game they can. The Spurs, like right now, are in the playoffs, but they have the hardest remaining schedule. It's like a gauntlet. It does not look fair. But the good news is the Pelicans suck. So I don't see the Pelicans catching up to them. But I don't know. Who should we look at here? Jimmy Butler is just like historically, they treat Jimmy Butler like he's a big man on this site. So $18 for his 15K moment, $7 for a 35K moment. Series 1, not his first, but Series 1 out of 129. I mean, his 129. But his first moment is now sub 400, man. Sub 400. Feels like a steal. Feels like a steal. Ooh. Here we go. Today was the draw for the European Basketball Championship, and Team B is the house of death because France, Slovenia, Germany, and Lithuania in this team. I'm excited for that to start. I need to get into that. This year. I always get into the the European. Oh my God, the Euro Cup. I always get into the Euro Cup for football, but I've never really gotten into it for basketball. And this might be the year. Phil, I bet $20 for the Hornets to win the title, 10 to the Eastern Conference, LaMelo and Monk bull run. Phil, you lit money on fire, but hey, if you take a picture of it, tweet it, it's good for content purposes, but that money's gone, Phil. That money is gone. Where's the dude that said he was from Charlotte and Miles Bridges was overrated? Nah, come on. Nothing but love for the dudes in the chat, but Miles Bridges is balling. If you had to put 75 into one of these moments, what would it be? Series 1 bubble, or 4 badge rookie? Or just, are you talking about a specific player or just in general, K-Slay? I don't know. I think I go Series 1 all the time. Series 1 all the time. That's what I mean. Because Series 1's also the bubble. So I like both of those. Yeah, Jason, I'm with you, man. I looked at that this morning. We're going to look at the Cool Cats Challenge in a second once I stop being so slow with these games. All right, Portland 130, Grizz 109. Powell had 23, Dame had 23, CJ had 26, and Melo with 18. Nothing of note for the Grizzlies. Sorry, Joker Rock, if you're in the chat right now. But the Grizzlies just did not bring it. And they're tired. They've had a lot of games lately. Dame, I was listening to an interesting stat. This is like the longest run Dame has gone without 30 points in a game. So a lot of speculation that he's dinged up and a little sore. This was a pretty big win for them though, because they've been slipping. They've been slipping bad. They've been looking bad. Nurk will have a good game, and then he just kind of won't show up for the next game. He's really back and forth. So the Blazers are so fun that I want them to get it together because I want them to be in a competitive series come the playoffs. But it just looks like their run is done, at least with Terry Stotts. I would bet Terry Stotts is done after this year would be my guess. I'm not going to look up any of those players either, unless anyone's like, do it. So put that in the chat if you want me to. Suns, Clippers, Suns 109, Clips 101. I believe this is without Kawhi, though, so we can all chill. But, dude, Paul George continues to just dominate, like 25 and 10 last night, and that's like not even a good game for him anymore. Like, yeah, I think he gets 30. His first moment's going up a little bit. It's at 292 now. This feels silly. That should be more expensive. IMO, as a deep threat would say. Dare I say too cheap? But 292 feels too cheap. CP3, though. CP3, get him in the MVP conversation. He should not win it, but we should at least talk about it. What's 28 and 10? Anytime a dude my age or older is putting up 28 and 10, and he's also my height, we love it. We stand short gods. But 28 and 10 is nice to see. $26 for that cool cat, whatever. His all-star moment, 210. It's like his second dunk of his career. That's kind of nice. Let's see what else we got. His first moment, 700. Let's actually just look at it. It's out of 1434 too. I just like watching a handle. Whoop! Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Is that on Hartenstein when he was on the Rockets? Oh, that's filthy. That is a nice, good. I'll be honest. I'd never watched that moment. That's expensive, but I like it. Short Kings, baby. Short Kings. Yeah, we do it. Jason, Portland. Oh, basketball is a two-way sport. Portland needs to be better on the defensive ends. Yeah, they're terrible. They're terrible. How dare you, dude? How dare you? So much taller than 5'2". So much taller. Yeah, let's look up Kawhi, especially because he's not playing, man. I just think Kawhi, I don't know. It's the same way, like, we don't really talk about him in the media that I'm in the media, but like that they don't talk about him that much because he's just kind of boring. I mean, he's a killer, but he's boring. His first moment's at 1175. He actually doesn't have that block, though. Where's that block at? I wish that block was his first moment because I love that. I love that moment. Where is it? Oh, here it is. 189 for this block. I wish they just had the slow-mo shot of this, though. You know what I mean? We need that slow-mo block where, like, Reggie Miller's talking about it. You see the fingertip block. I mean, everybody remembers watching that. Yeah, and Daniel says boring, yes, but legit Hall of Fame. Dude, I totally agree with you, but I think, I mean, it's us that drives the market, right? So it's our fault. We did this to ourselves. We did this to ourselves. All right, but anyways, Chris Paul 28-10, and we'll check in on Devin Booker who had 21. I'll tell you who had a bad game is DeAndre Ayton. So I went to try to see if he was in foul trouble early and just couldn't get out of that rhythm. But they've been playing a lot of games back to back lately. I just wonder if he's a little out of little tired, some dead legs. That first moment again, I want to point out out of 1358. Let's actually see how many of those moments are in. Because, I'm excited, hopefully, for the show on Friday, which is tomorrow, I'm realizing as I say that. We have the information about what they're doing with these Series 1 moments, because I'm very curious how it's going to happen. We got to live in the world for like 6 hours where we were like, actually, rumor has it, Series 1 moments are going to go to the LaMelo collectors. And then Top Shot immediately was like, hey, that's not true. You're an idiot. But that was exciting for a second because I was like, give me those Series 1 moments. But I do hope at some point we know. Oh, these are 100. No, that's the cosmic. LOL. That's the hollow base set. 86% are in circulation of the 1358. So I just hope we have that information soon because I'm ready to talk about that for just hours, for absolute hours. Case like this is back to your comment about $72, right? In general, but players I was looking at were Series 1, TJ Warren, Karis LeVert, bubble moment, or Okoro. Wow, that honestly, those are all in the same spot. I think, yeah, I don't know, man. I actually think I might go Okoro in that crew. Although I do like TJ Warren, I just don't know. That's really close. I need to think about that some more. All right, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. What do we got? Oh yeah, we're about to talk about that one, Ryan B. That's actually the last game of the night. Let's do that right now so I can stop talking about games. Utah 154, Kings 105. See, this is what you're supposed to do when you play the Kings. You beat the piss out of them. There's not even really good stats from last night. Like Bojan Bogdanovic had 24, Clarkson had 23 off the bench, Gobert 12 and 10. That was kind of it. God, what I screenshot this, everybody. This is a great comment by Frank. Well done. Blackout. Jesus, Black Cat cards. Better career, Booker, Donovan, or Tatum. I stacked them all. Dude, I would stack them all too. I mean, I'm biased. I would say Tatum, but they all have crazy upside. I love it. Yep, thank you. Guys, you get to watch me get a package while we're doing it live. Awesome. That was fun. Scared the shit out of me, but good times by all. We the People says Series 1 moments are just blah. I get the scarcity, but man, they're underwhelming. Yeah, there are a lot of them are very underwhelming. That is true. Yeah, that was not a late game hammer. Dick Chuck. Oh, God, I love saying Dick Chuck in the morning. Celtics make playoffs. Any chance they get their act together? No. Nope. No chance. Zero chance. They just have no ceiling. No ceiling on that team. Get that Amazon man on stream. Fresh Direct, honestly. It was Fresh Direct. We get some groceries here. All right, let's go look at the Cool Cats Challenge since we are 40 minutes in and I just finished the games. This is like my first show. The coffee's hitting right today. So the Cool Cats Challenge is up a little bit. Shout out On The Moment, too. We do this all the time. But if you're not checking out On The Moment, their website's dope. It's what we've been using. They have a lot of cool tools and resources there. Great community. Smart, sharp people. Follow them on Twitter. Do all the things. So we have just over 3 hours left in this challenge. We're at 6,200. TJ is stupid. Not TJ. TJ is a really nice guy. But this price is stupid. He's at 97. JaMychal Green's at 92, Duncan Robinson 21, Joe Ingles 17, Lou Dort at 8. I like that everyone just gave up once we got to Lou Dort. We're like 8, whatever. I don't care, dude. TJ's 97. Dort can be 8. Wait, I'm sorry. Did somebody say Dort? Did that just happen? Dort. You didn't think it was coming, and then bang, Dort report hits you. It hits you. All right, here we go. Let's see how many people. Oh God, full disclosure, guys. I severely sprained my rotator cuff about a month ago, and it's like healing. And then I do a fist pump like that, and it just shoots it right down. So 6,200 have completed it, but then there's like 1,000 that have 3 or more, and then 5,000 that have 2 or more. But I do wonder, like, if you collected 3 of them and you're waiting on TJ and JaMychal Green, and you got to spend like 190, are you just like, F it, I'm not doing it? But I imagine if you have 4 out of the 5, we're going to see, I bet we get close to 7,000, right? The dirty Muppets. Of course, Dort was the only one I pulled. Good thing I completed the challenge for $200. Yeah, well, at least you get it for 200. That's not bad. Hey, we haven't done any business in a long time. So if you haven't had a chance to like the stream yet, please like the stream. Actually, I'm going to look at it right now. What are we at? We're at 69. Nice. But we got to get those numbers up. So everybody take a second, like the stream. It gets more eyeballs on it. It's good for my soul. You can, in the show notes, you can follow us on Twitter at Top Shot Takes. You can follow me at Mike Zakarian. And then jump in the Discord. We have a lot of psycho stuff happening in the Discord, and we love it. We love it. So much speculation. But yeah, there we go. Mike Gordon says the price on the Cool Cats will drop last minute. Rotator cuff have a level 3 separation and partial tear. Yeah, it's not fun, man. It's not fun. I get 850 burning a hole in my pocket, says Flying Rat Attack. Should I pick up Edwards and Randall debuts or Zion Rising Star? Wow. This is a good one. I want to know what the chat thinks on this. This is a good one. Because you guys know I'm Zion stan, right? I love Zion. Also, shout out Chris Wilson. Thanks for being here. I love Zion. I honestly think I go Edwards Randall here. You're spreading it out a little bit. It's an Edwards rookie and debut. I can't believe I'm saying this. I kind of like picking up 2 moments. Everyone else is saying Zion Rising Star. I can't believe. Can you believe this? I'm on the wrong side of this. Yeah, I'm with Black Cat though. I do think the Zion Rising Star might drop in the off season. I'm with you, and I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful because I am picking up all of the Zion I can. So here we go. This is how I'll make it up to you. I do think I go Edwards Randall because you're getting 2 moments that are both like debut moments, and I love Randall. Kevin says, I just want to know what it's like to have 850 to burn a moment. That's right. Hey, a reminder, you're not at the whale vault today. You're at the minnow tank. But yeah, I'm going to keep an eye, especially because the Pelicans suck and I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. But so if we see that price dip a little bit, I will be scooping all the Zion I can. That's where I'm at. Ooh, would you rather have Malone and Terry Porter or MJ? Okay, I see what you're doing here, CT. I see what you're doing. Wow. You know what? CT swung me. You got to pick up Zion. You got to pick up Zion. That's the way to do it. That's all you needed to do. This is how you change someone's mind. This is how you change someone's mind right here. You're not going to change Sawyer's mind, though, because he's going Randall Hundo P. Hundo P. All right, let's take a look at some of the other challenges. I know. Hey, Glenn, go crazy up in here. Ooh, MPJ rookie debut. I am very intrigued by the rookie debut moments. All right, let's look at some of the other challenges. Oh, no, I didn't need to do that. We could just go like this. Metallic Gold, LE24. This is for the Giannis, I believe. Oh, no, we're still at Luca. I'm sorry. We're still at the Luca. We've got 3 hours left in this bad boy. I don't need a translation. They're only 315 completed. Again, and this is why these challenges are sick. They're expensive, but you're getting a Luca out of 315. Probably like closer. Wow, no. So there's only 7 that have 8. 6 that have 7 of the 9 moments. So yeah, this is right around the circulation you're going to see. The Patrick Williams, I believe when we started monitoring this, it was like in the high 700s, low 800s. So that's gone up a little bit. DeAndre Jordan all the way up to 615. Again, we're living in a world where DeAndre Jordan's more than Jared Allen, Dennis Schroeder, Nurkic. Like, but yeah, this is nice. I mean, you're going to get a low serial. So if anybody in the chat went after that, if anybody went after I know a deep threat went after it. Good luck with the serial number today. I hope you crush it. Let us know. Let us know tomorrow, or let us know in the Discord what you end up hitting. And then just for fun, just to see what it looks like, we'll look at the hollow icon and see what that looks like. And then we can talk Cool Cats a little bit more. So John Morant sitting around 5K, Dame up over 4 now, Tatum sitting down a little bit at 35. Only 20 of these completed, so that's going to be nice. You're going to get most likely under a 30 Giannis. That's a very scarce moment. We don't have to talk about that long though, because we don't have that money. Cool Cats Master, let's do that. So now we can go crazy about the Cool Cats. What else we got here? Zion is the most marketable dude, and Edwards is still really not proven. Nothing to say about Randall. He'd be the cherry on the sundae that I never want. That you'd never. Yeah, I get it. I do still think there's upside with Edwards. Sorry, guys. This shoulder thing has really thrown me. Jason, once packs can be sold, what do you think the price of the running backs would sell for? Just $1 billion? I don't know, actually. Because we saw the hollow prices this last time around not shoot up the way that they have in the past. So it's kind of hard to tell. I would imagine the running backs would still be worth far more than hollows, right? But yeah, they still would be, right? Because we're talking about Shaq, we're talking about AI, T-Mac, like obviously. But then you're going to get somebody like a Dino Raja or something. So I don't know. I wonder. I'm very excited to see what the market looks like once we get the opportunity to sell packs. Not to talk baseball and the wax situation, because that's a whole nother story that Greg will talk to you about. But I do think it is really cool that they have that opportunity to sell those things on the market. And it just adds another layer to speculation, to theory. And it's nice. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that. What do you think about Julius Erving not putting LeBron in his top 2 all time? Dude, you're always going to see some crazy stuff like that. That's what makes this fun, right? That's what makes Top Shot fun too, is that we've got some wild, you can have wild takes and it's just fine. Phil says OTM guys think CC6 might be an auto gift to everybody that completed the showcase challenge. Damn it. That means I got to tweet this thing out, huh? I don't know why. Wait, when's the deadline for that? It's like May 2nd, right? I don't know why that's bothering me, but I just don't want to tweet it out because I'm a comedian and I want my content to be king. That's interesting. I like that theory. I like them giving stuff away because I'm tired of buying Cool Cat stuff. I no longer want to spend $90 on TJ McConnell. Deep threat. What else we got? I would say grab Zion if you want to hold long-term, right? Yeah, I think all of those are hold long-terms, right? Whether it's Anthony Edwards' debut moment, Julius Randle's debut moment, or Zion Rising Star. I think either way, all of those are long-term holds. Also, Billy with the Dana Barros callback. Yeah, I moved off Dana Barros, switched to Dino Raja. Oh my God, yeah, give me Sean Kemp moments. Just give me that whole Seattle Supersonics team. Right? I want Kemp. I want Peyton. I want Detlef Shrimp. Give me them all. Wax did fleece top in their fans. I know. I read that. I went deep on a Twitter thread. Actually, I feel like I should give credit to who the tweet thread was. Maybe I'll put it in the chat too. I think I can do that. Let me find it here. I want Neil Diamond Hands. Shout out Neil Diamond Hands who shared it with us. Let me see where you at. It's from Max Minsker, right? So let me throw this in the chat. This is a good deep dive if you want to learn a little bit about what happened with Wax. It was a good tweet thread. Although I think I just shared his entire profile. Whatever. Scroll down and find it. All right, let's keep going. I lost my Top Shot, not Top Shit. Nice. Whirly crushed it. What else we got? Wait, is the tweet required? I believe the tweet is required. I believe you have to tweet it out in order to. That was like the last thing. You need the certified ballers, and then you also needed to share it on Twitter. Black Cat, are they going to include LeBron, Luca, Steph debuts in the remaining Series 1 release? So curious to see what they do. Yeah, I have no idea. I imagine anything that hasn't been unpacked is going to be included, right? Because they said they weren't burning the Series 1 moments. So if that's the case, you got to think anything that has been unopened is coming out, right? I think. Thoughts on the Series 1 moments being released on Friday? I know we're supposed to get the information of how it's going to be released on Friday. I don't know if it's actually getting released on Friday. I just want to know, as someone who's been like, creating a banner and flying it around New York saying Series. My phone started talking. Someone who's just been holding the banner up saying Series 1 or die. I'm very intrigued at how they're going to release it, and I'm willing to back up Brinks truck to figure it out. Brinks, right? It's Brinks. I gotta know that reference before I drop that name. I'm ready to buy them. I'm ready to scoop them. So, and I know, I think if you are someone who's invested in Series 1, I think something that we need to remember is we're probably going to see with these moments being released, the overall floor is going to come down a little bit, but I think it's still good. I'm excited about it. Ooh, deep threat with a hot take. I think Series 3 will have historical players as challenge awards. Interesting. I like that. Oh, Kendall Gill. Shout out Kendall Gill. Scalabrini, run it back. What else we got? Yeah, we have to use a specific hashtag on that too. Sports and collectibles. Hold on. Tops didn't fleece anyone. If you read the article, Wax Open Blockchain is the best for protect us as consumers. Yeah, sports and collectibles. I would go read that thread I threw in there. There was some sneaky stuff happening on the Wax side of things. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know yet how they're being released. We don't. All right. Well, I got to catch up. John says, I agree with Greg's hot take. They will include in the pre-order packs because they are common. They can legally do it. Yeah, that'll be interesting too. I kind of want it to be something else, although that's probably the most fun way to do it. That's probably the most Sprewell run it back of him strangling PJ Carlamisio. Wow, PJ. We're just gonna call him PJ, the coach. Yeah, if they randomize the Series 1 moments. Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing it. JC Review says, did you see the 5 milli physical card sale? I did not see that. Yeah, give me a Hakeem shake. Yeah, I'm so excited for the run it back. I'm glad they finally said right, because originally we're like, run it back's coming in April. I'm glad they finally said hey, it's coming in the off season. You're not going to see it anytime soon. I'm glad they said that because I was tired of getting excited about it and then disappointed. So I'm looking forward to what that's going to look like. And I think putting it in the offseason makes a ton of sense, right? As the NBA is quieting down a little bit, getting us ready for Summer League, which, by the way, we've talked about this, but if you haven't seen our main shows and you only hang out in the morning, Top Shot Takes will be going to Vegas for Summer League this year, and we're excited. We're going to do some live stuff. We're going to gamble. We're going to go to Summer League. So if you are someone who is a Vegas fan, get out there for it. We're going to have a blast. Join the Discord too. We talk about it a little bit in there. Rocket Silas. Do you think a running back MJ final shot will beat any LeBron legendary? That is going to be so fun to see, right? Like how MJ compares to LeBron, because it's just like an added element to who's really the GOAT. But I think what's different, right, is that the majority of people that are super into Top Shot is probably a younger generation, right? And that generation has only seen LeBron. They've only seen Jordan through YouTube clips and The Last Dance. They're probably more of the mindset that LeBron's the GOAT. So that's going to be so fun to see. That's going to be so fun to speculate. Yeah, give me crazy Isaiah Ryder shot, man. Remember Isaiah Ryder? I remember being in my driveway, running as fast as I could, and I'm a short white kid, so obviously I'm not dunking it, but I'm doing the through the legs layup instead of the dunk, and I couldn't even do that. Oh man, I love this. Give me a Bad Boys run it back set. Give me a Bad Boys run it back set. LeBron shooting star and 1,300 in the count, or LeBron Series 1 dunk. LeBron Series 1 dunk. Yeah, unless you just want to have that balance ready to go, but LeBron Series 1 dunk over, because look at what the LeBron, let's pull up LBJ. Speaking of potential GOAT, I'm not going to let you know where I stand on that. So his Series 1 dunk, where is it? It's this one right here, right? So out of 3,100 versus the Seeing Stars reward, which is, did I scroll past it? 735 out of 4,500. I don't know. I'm Team Series 1. There's less of them. Series 1 LeBron. That's where I stand. All right, what else? I missed some stuff. What else did I miss? No, yeah, I can't imagine the NBA signs off on the Malice at the Palace. There we go, Daniel. That's what we're talking about. MJ will bring Braun down. Oh, Grant Hill run it back, and those jerseys. Give me like a Grant Hill drink Sprite. Give me a freaking commercial. I'd buy a commercial moment. Yeah, John Starks dunk. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. That's true. Dingling will just drive the price up of MJ. What else we got? A lot of East Bay Funk dunk. Kobe's last game. Oh my gosh, yeah, that would be. There's so many moments like that could just totally just break the market, right? I feel like this is a bigger conversation, one that I'm also not smart enough and informed enough to answer. First, I support both Dapper and Wax and want success, but lots of Dapper people attacking Wax that can't spell blockchain. My guess is if you're into Dapper, you can spell blockchain. I can't imagine there's a huge group of people that are familiar with Dapper that don't understand or don't know what the blockchain is. I just think there are some concerns. I think they both definitely can succeed. And I think one succeeding is good for the other. It forces them to, we talked about this in the baseball show that Greg did, where I think the floor rises if there's a competing company doing something a little bit different, but you're seeing cool stuff that they're doing, it forces you to, reevaluate what you're doing. That's why monopolies suck, right? It's important that we're seeing different types of things like that. That being said, read that tweet thread. There's a little shady. So something to pay attention to. What else we got? Shaq breaking the backboard. Holy crap. I love that everyone's going off on these run it back moments. Penny, Kobe 81 point game. Reggie Miller and Spike Lee. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Best debut moment under $20. Is that a sortable thing? I don't know if we can sort that out. Let me see. If that's a sortable thing, I'll try to figure it out. Yeah, I don't know how to sort that out. I'm sorry. Once I figure that out, I will look that up, Noah. I will look that up. Hold on, I need to take a water sip. What else we got? Brian Big Country Reeves. Oh yeah, give me Vancouver Grizzlies. Yeah, Clint Capella debut. I'll give you that, Glenn. Go crazy to answer Noah's question. I do like that Clint one. Is there a filter by badge? You can do that? Let me see. Where? Oh my goodness. I didn't even know that was a thing. Look at y'all. Y'all doing the work. Doing the work today. Thanks, everybody. All right, let's look. Oh no, we want descending. All right, Noah, back to your question. Here we go. Nikki Claxton. Don't get that one. I like Boucher a lot. There's more of those. And no, sorry, not that I'm not against. I'm not anti Nicholas Claxton. I just mean I think there's not enough of them in circulation yet. That price is going to come down. Boucher for 19 is pretty sharp. Malik Monk. I feel like that's still coming down too because more are going to come out. Whew. This is a graveyard over here. Oh, Isaiah Roby. You know how I feel about Isaiah Roby. Gafford, that one will come down. I talked about Gafford the other day. Actually, Cam Johnson is kind of nice. If this is his debut moment, that means they didn't put one out last season for his rookie year, which is kind of interesting. Brandon Clark, too. Brandon Clark, Moses Brown, some of those names. That's where I stand. Noah. It's a blue circle debut bet. Yeah, I just didn't know they had a filter. Thank you for the love and figuring that out. We need the Paul Pierce poop comeback. Absolutely. Oh, man. All right, sports and collectibles. I hear you, dude. Sorry. Isaiah Roby, Nebraska basketball's finest. Here we go. Yeah, we're not talking about Robin Lopez. Not today. All right, cool. All right, throw a couple more questions in if you guys have. I'll hang for another 5 or so minutes. Remember, if you haven't liked the stream, join, subscribe, notification bell, join the Discord. I'm sure we're going to go live again a little bit later, whether tonight or tomorrow, now that Greg is fully vaxxed and a healthy boy. Oh yeah, let's talk about this. Actually, I'm going to share something with y'all because I want to get more views on this bad boy. So I did a video yesterday
for this group that creates a lot of football content, and it's in preparation for the draft. And I just think I don't know. I think this audience of people are going to appreciate it. So I'm going to drop that in the chat. Take that out, share it, make people go watch it. But it's a lot of fun. It's a little character that I play. Will LaMelo still win Rookie of the Year? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's going to Edwards. I hate it, but I think it's going to Edwards. Is the LaMelo 4K price right, or should be higher or lower? Yeah, let's look at LaMelo. We actually haven't looked at LaMelo. It's been a while since we've looked at LaMelo, so let's take a look at that right now. Oh, do I have to clear the filters? Clear the filters. LaMelo. All right, what do we got here? So the 4K moment is 1,600. So I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if that is right where it's supposed to be or not. I mean, I think it makes sense that it's priced similarly to the rare 2021 moment. I feel like, sorry, I realized the comments blocking the price right now, so I'll take that down. I feel like that's going to go up. Like, we're going to see that go up once the market goes up. So I feel like it'll go up again, but I don't know. I was hoping it was going to get around 1,000 and then I was going to go get it. But 1,600, I'm like, I don't know. But I do think it still goes up. I think it goes up. From Canada, can you send some vaccines, eh? I wish. I love that we're calling him Sunshine Lawrence. That's my favorite thing. Yeah, Mookie Betts is in the background. What will happen to Cam, man? Who knows, dude? Ooh, the Zion. Did the Zion one go back up? I'm really hoping that dips in the playoffs when they're not in it. Where's it at? Yeah, 4,100. Wow. I was hoping that was going to keep coming down too. Was my audio gone? Can you guys not hear me anymore? No, you can still hear me, right? Okay. LaMelo is the heavy odds on favorite for Rookie of the Year in Vegas, -305. That just seems wrong to me. I don't know. Maybe he still wins. I just feel like you got to play more games. If he comes back and plays the last 10 games of the season, maybe. Yeah, the debut moment does suck. I just don't. It's going to be so interesting as we move years away from this first year, right? To see like what people think about how people evaluate it. Like how people evaluate it is going to be so interesting. Okay, I still hold my Melo after getting that from my pack later. Yeah. How do you think the run it back moments are going to work in hardcore? I have no idea, right? I'm fascinated by hardcore and what that's going to look like. And I'm just curious too if it's going to make me want to get into it or not. I assume it'll suck me in, but wow. I know, I'm with you too. So many people bought all those moments, right? Like if you were in here in January, in fact, not even January, because when that came out, I think LG Doucette from the first min even talked about it, how he like picked his up for 17 and sold it for like 40 or something like that, which I get it, right? You're still like getting a profit. And if he had a theory of like, oh, I want to invest in something else, it was like hard to know that was going to go to the moon, but it sure did. It sure went to the moon. And I think at its height, it was up around 4,000, right? It did. It got all the way up to 4,000. That's what I'm curious about, right? Like when we see another bull run, are we going to see it go all the way up to that height, or are we going to find like a new normal, a new baseline? Are you in on the on the Trae Young 824 moment? I mean, I'm in on it that it's a cool moment. I do think it's a cool moment. I don't think it's out of 35,000. So I don't, maybe long-term, like if you're thinking like super macro when these moments are getting to 100,000 mints or something like that, and you think people are going to value that quite a bit because it's a Kobe tribute, I can see that. But I think we're a ways away from that. So if you're thinking about like a short-term flip, like you're picking it up at like $15 or whatever it is, I know it came down a little bit, but I don't see it going all the way back up like that. Bull run in the playoffs, hopefully. Yeah, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. That's what I'm rooting for. All right, y'all. I think we need an auction place for a run to happen today with the limits on buying and selling. You can't run it up. Yeah, I think we do need that soon. I'm excited for some auction style thing, or just I'm excited to see some messing around with the marketplace, right? Like the like lowest ask probably isn't the best way to go about it. I don't know what the solution is, but I'm excited to see I don't know. That's one of the cool things about being in beta, right? I'm excited to see how we continue to tweak something and take it to a new level, if you will. LOL, you stay poo-pooing on them 35Ks. I know. I'm not against the 35Ks. I'm just saying if you're picking up that Trae Young moment right now, assuming it's going to go to like 3K, I don't know if that's going to happen, I guess is my point. I'm in on the moment. I think I own the moment, not the website. Shout out OTM. I know that we preach Series 1 debuts, and for good reason, but some of those Series 1 2s are the half the minted and cooler moments. No, I totally agree. I mean, I've got some of those too. I think I value the debut moment a little bit more because it still is the first moment, but I mean, Series 1 all the way. That's how I feel. All right, y'all. Like the stream, subscribe, do all of that stuff. Find us in the Discord, find us on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. We do the We do the morning marketplace Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. We go live a couple times a week. We do a Sunday Swish show, but now that Swish is, no longer, maybe we'll do a Sunday speculation show. We put on those tinfoil hats. I know that was recommended in the chat, so we can check that out. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But as always, I appreciate everyone being in here. The show is far better when people are watching because the chat is informative and funny. And otherwise it's me talking to myself the whole time, and that's a nightmare. I hope everybody tunes into the NFL draft tonight. Also, if you're a football fan, Ship Chasing, you should find Ship Chasing on YouTube. It's Peter Overzetz and Patrick Kareen and Gretsch. They do a show, and they're doing like a happy hour hang during the draft. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. That's what I'm going to be watching. So thanks again, and we will see you tomorrow.
PJ Washington.